Hello everyone and welcome to Bahamut Lagoon again. And let me see if I'm recording everything, it seems so. Anywho, I did a bit of leveling up like I said in the previous one. Now let me show you. Unfortunately, I can't show you on the story or adventure map because there is no menu options, nor buttons. Yeah, I know, it's weird that they did it like that, but this is the only place where you can check the formation and the people and their levels and their equipment. You need to do one thing, because it will... You'll know why in a moment. So everyone's leveled up. As you can see, Yo-Yo gained 3 levels. Nelbo and Joy I think 2. Reeve and Frenzy leveled up, as well as Zora's group. There's still 2 levels behind, 3 even, because I'm not counting even Bew because he just levels too fast. So they're 2 levels behind. I didn't want to overdo it, so that's why I didn't level more. They're equipped a bit better. I got a Spark Blade, I got a Metalite armor. Got another axe here, let me equip it. We have Freeze Rod on Zora and the rest have a Drug and Thunder Rod here. It gives them good attack power, magic attack power, sorry. And the boys are equipped with Cocytus. Let me check. The Diamond Jacket, is it better? Yes, it's the best option we have here. So, let's go. Let's begin the assault. As you remember from the previous one, or maybe not, I'll remind you, Truce came up with a plan of freeing the water from the dam to defeat a lot of enemies at once. We'll see about that, because I don't think we get XP and drops from that, and we're kinda needing both of those. But I will show you how that works. Maybe I'll defeat a couple of them and then try to, well, trash the dam with the rest of my guys. Yeah. That's us. We've met at last. Well, he'll probably taste something, but I don't know. So, defeat of the boss is the condition of this victory. And let me just change the overlay for you. Click, click. Here we go. So now, we have a launcher here. I think we could traverse through here, if I'm not mistaken, and go here. I think it's doable, because this is a floodgate. You should be able to go through it. And here is the big floodgate, so yeah. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of people here. The fastest unit we have would be Bew, and he also has thunder elements with him. So I think I will actually have him go there. Rest of you follow through here. We'll try to stop the enemy in their tracks. We'll see how that goes. Let's make enough room for everyone. Like I said, Muni, don't like the way he looks. He changed form and he looks atrocious. Also now, we're getting closer to the moment where... Whoops, need to hide the cursor. Where it would be a good idea to think about which dragons we want as light dragons and which dragons we want as dark dragons. I'm thinking, well, Salamando has to be a dark dragon to not have that all infinite HP thing. Still can't reach him. So that's decided. I think I'll go with Twin Head as a dark dragon. Molten would be a light dragon, I think. And for now, that's all I got. Also, fingers crossed that we can go through here. Otherwise, this is gonna be bad. Unfortunately, I don't remember that part. So that's an additional difficulty moment. Bad memory time. But yeah, it would be prudent to plan now the future course of the dragons. Because we're quite close to the moment where they could be... could become one of those forms. The only thing holding us back now is the physical attributes, because they need to be quite high. On some, I think Molten even has his holy attribute at 100. And most, if not all, of his elementals at 100, and that's what's required. So, yeah. Sorry, I need to hydrate. It's very hot here. For someone that's standing inside a floodgate, well, not inside a floodgate, on the train that's been flooded, those guys don't move much. On their place, I would actually be moving from there. Especially if the enemy is knocking on our door. But they let them do what they want to do, you know? So, do I want to come closer? That's the question. Let's move like this. Let's also have Reeve be a bit closer. And Sendak will go here. And for... No, and also Zora will go to the lower part. Just in case. Might as well have Yo-Yo move 2 tiles. Yeah. And that would be all. And I don't think I will be moving unless the enemy makes a move. Which they do not. I'm wondering if Bu steps a bit closer here. On the second island here. Will they start moving? Can I even... Yeah, I can. So let's see if that prompts the enemy to move, you know? Those guys definitely, but I wonder those guys lower, will they actually move? Never tried moving through here, I don't think so. Let's end the phase, we don't need to move the guys lower here. We don't want the enemy to move too much, if I'm being honest. What are you guys doing? You don't need to move. I mean, you cleaned the area here for my movement, that's pretty nice of you, but... Otherwise, don't know why you're moving. Sorry. Let's take a drink. Okay, nothing that bad. Still not moving. I think we'll do a field attack. But first, let's see. This is a Master Magi. Yeah. So... basically whatever element we choose should be okay. Trap, damn it, blast. I don't want to use my MP if I'm being honest. Please, Salamando, do the right thing. Of course you won't. Why did I even thought you would? I am wondering to not if I don't want to move at least a couple of my dudes, so at least 2 or 3 will move to my direction. That way I won't lose all that XP. But let's wait a moment. I will do that when I take care of the enemies in the upper part, and before I free the floodgate or open the floodgate forcibly, I will move other people. That way, maybe the enemy will move a bit towards me, so we'll have the best of both worlds. Okay, that's good, the way they moved. So I can take care of both the catapult and hurt the dude that came closer. I don't think all of them can get out of this, even if I move. Basically the mage groups wouldn't be able to move out. But the groups at the front, plus the Garumpel murderer groups would be able to. I mean, why not? Let's go for it. This guy's toast. This guy's nearly toast. Who will you finish? Okay. Or you know what? Maybe I'll show you the fast way to end this. And maybe we won't even move. Let's just do a covert operation with Bew. That will be kind of fun. I'm clicking through the drops because that's low tier drops. Just we saw them. That's just burning axes, flame vests, fire grasses, the thing. Okay. Honestly, if I can get a poison hit on ya, I would like some poison grasses. Still. But I won't get them because... Salamando. I mean, that's not bad. It's good that he helps us. And 17 on both of the guys. Okay, you know what? Let's do the covert operation. Let's see how this goes. I never done this. I never hit everyone with this. I always fought as much enemies as I could. So let's see how this works. This is also a first for me. Wait, it doesn't work like that? Or... Wait, that should be it, shouldn't it? I did do the thunder hit, didn't I? Unless we need to trigger them. Oh, I did use the thunder hit. Why doesn't this work? Whoopsie daisy. That's weird. Shouldn't it work? I did use Thunder Element. Like they said I have to. Maybe I do need to trigger them. Or it can't be done by the Thunder hit? That would be weird. That would honestly be weird. Don't think I have to do something with this floodgate. Did hit it a couple of times now. I wonder why. Shouldn't act like that. Now it has me thinking, you know. Is something wrong? Okay, good attack from the dragons. That's why I also was thinking about that, because we don't need that gate to win. We do a lot of damage by ourselves. Okie doke. Basically, some of those guys is more than half and some's half HP with one attack. Okie doke. And if they are bunched up like that, we could double summon them. Okay, you know what? One more time. Well, not this. I have a magic gin. We'll use one. Whoopsie daisy. And I will try again. Now let me do it like this, cause that's the only tile I didn't target, that little hut thing. No. No. For whatever reason, it doesn't want to open. But I actually did that once. I remember doing this once. Why? Why doesn't it open though? You know what? I'm gonna check that quickly on GameFAQs when we get our turn, cause I don't know why it's doing that, and I wanted to show you guys how it looks. Is this because of the Thunder Hit? No, but Thunder Hit destroys walls and other things, so that shouldn't be the case. You only healed yourself, eh? Well, that's narcissistic of you. I'm gonna smoke you guys, you know that. Exorcism? I'm not undead. What the heck? Okay, you wanna play... If you wanna play like that, you play like that. Won't give you much, because the big boys are coming now. Okay, I need to check that. This is giving me the creeps. Why does it behave like that? Let me go to GameFAQs and let me check the floodgate. Blah blah blah. Floating enemies. Floodgate is to the northwest. Yes, it is. Most enemies are on the south. Yes, they are. Okay, yeah, just as we saw, the boss is on an island, so he won't get flooded. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, that's weird. That's very weird. For some reason, the guy recommends to do this. Stand in the middle of it to destroy it. Why would that be an option? It did work. You need to trigger it in a extremely weird way. I don't remember doing that before. At least I show you guys, and it's not a kill. Oh, I didn't remember that. But it's a weird thing that they needed an additional flag for that, so that not only do you need to hit it with a thunder element, you also need to be standing on it, so the game registers you want to open it. I guess maybe because you could just stand somewhere further away and snipe it, and the guys didn't want you to snipe it from a safe distance. That's the only thing that comes to mind, and I'm not sure if that's the case. Anywho, let's attack. The Lancer party is also kinda dope. They do very reasonable damage with their dusts in battle. Oh yeah, and the mini devil's still failing. I will replace her the first chance I get. Just don't have anything to choose from. Yeah, as you can see, that was 1.2k. Whoa. That was a lot of damage to the mini devil. Problem is the mini devil doesn't have any armor or anything. That's why she gets damaged like that. Also, you could have done a field attack, you know that. Reasonable as well. I think we would need to heal Reeves' group. Do we want a close quarters battle? I think we do. And let's get 2 on another one. Oh. So, don't ice smash him, thunder smash. Or you know what? Earth smash him. Just for the heck of it. Because we didn't see the earth smash before. Terra break. Huh, he picked an element everyone is weak to. Or susceptible to, I should say. Pretty smart of him. Because those guys are each of them is a different basic element. This guy is water. That's why I used earth instead of ice smash. This guy is fire and he's a bastard. And the last guy is lightning. Ooh, nice animation. Metlight holds up a shield to block. Nice. And the other guys brace themselves. Pretty cool. And also that was a lot of XP. Love that. That was a good move. Kinda. Okay, now. First off, let's move in and summon. That's a lot of guys we can hit. Fortunately, I couldn't go one tile up because I would not hit as many guys to the left and right. At least I don't think I would be able to. And this is a lot of damage, as you can see. Unfortunately, Shite drops because it's non-elemental, but that's a whole different thing. Also a lot of XP. Will you please be smart about it? Thank you. Well, not exactly smart about it, but I'll take it. Now let's summon again. Just this time like this. Fortunately we can't hit that guy, but he'll probably cure someone. So nothing bad will happen. Also, good thing Bu did what he did, because he doesn't need that much additional XP. Let's have the rest of our guys level. Oh, no one leveled after that. Interesting. Take him out. Well, not exactly taking him out. So, Teensy Beansy heal. Good. And please, Walton, finish the guys up. And will it work? Not exactly. Weren't far off. We were not far off. Oh, well, if you want to. Don't know why you did that, but okay. See ya. I'm wondering which form to get Ice Drake to. There is one thing about the forms. Their main attack, their special attack that they get. Some forms... Excellent? What's excellent? That was weird. Some forms gain a gravity attack that does percentile damage. Well, it sounds good and all, but it doesn't work on bosses. It either misses or outright doesn't work, depending on the boss. And they love to do those moves. So, I mean, I don't use forms with those moves quite frequently. Maybe they choose... Sorry. That was an unexpected yawn. Maybe they choose the move wisely, I would like to think. But I don't know, I'm not sure. Okay, let's just do normal physical attacks now. Should do a lot of damage, his fire element, I think. Well, a lot is not exactly a lot, but decent. Twin head, please. Thank you. Need to see how much Lestat does. Because as you can see in the overlay, Lestat has some pretty decent stats on him. Which does not bode well for us, if I'm being honest. Will this work on everyone? Well, kinda. Pitiful damage though. Yeah, should have went with ice. Also, I should have checked before I did that, but that's another thing. Could do Starfall, but the problem with Starfall is it costs a lot. But we're gonna do it, since we're gonna do it just once. It should be just enough, yeah, to weaken them. And you finish them off. Well, one guy will still live, but it's okay. Good. I mean, I could finish him off with Sandak. I need to either take that fort or destroy it. Because I don't want him to recover HP. Let's finish him off just in case. Yeah, now it looks like that. Pretty cool, I could say. Or I should say, maybe. Okay, will this do decently? Yeah, very decent, even. So what will he do? Whoa-ho-ho, level 3? I don't think I like the sound of that. You bastard. You turned one of my guys to stone. I will remember that. So, about the fort. Let's have Reeve take it. And let's throw a javelin. Ice works good here. Whoa, ice works very good here. God dang. Did not expect that. Please don't fight close quarters. Why would you do that? He level 4? Your attacks are mental. I have a quite suspicion that you yourself are mental. But I don't know if I can prove that. Okay, I can go through both sides. Good. Let's freeze you again. decent. And I think I'll have Metalite finish you off. Could go with Yo-Yo and additionally weaken you. Because why not? Won't be that much, but it would be something. Okay, Muni. How much? Okay. We could use Zora to cleanse this status effect. Molten shouldn't kill Lestat. Okie doke. Let's see. He should not kill. Has 1000 HP. He should not kill. Whoa, was close. Let's inspire him to death. Unfortunately, Metalite has only one technique to do, which is not the best, but at least he has something he can do. And it's quite decent. You do? Dread dammit blast. He ran. That's not very nice of him. But yeah, we got the mission. Pretty cool with that floodgate, though the trigger for it was, as you saw, weird. Nice bonus XP. Okay, well, you could say we're kinda evenly leveled between the squads. Kinda. Okay, at least we're closer to each other now. That does mean I need to do a new overlay for the next one. Celine? Who's Celine? Celine Dion? Oh, that's Celine. Couldn't remember for a moment. Well, you wanted to, but she played dirty on you. I don't think that counts. Yeah, well, you had your vengeance today. And you fulfilled your promise. You actually did. Well, you were also... Well, I could say alone, but you had your soldiers. So you weren't alone. Quite possibly. She could have been alive, but you don't know that. Maybe she would have died from a wound in battle. I feel ya, man. I feel ya. Nothing you can do about it now. You're not a coward. You did want to fight to the death. I remembered from that scene. Anywho, this is chapter 10 now. Where are we beginning it? Okay, Mahal, the continent of miracles. Nobody knows how Mahal came to be called this. With weather always nice and a large lake. There resides a people whose hearts are very pure. Within Orleos, where many lagoons float. Perhaps people call it a miracle because of its unrivaled beauty. The bridge where rainbows appear, also known as the Rainbow Bridge. Day and night, men and women flock to the most famous tourist spot of Mahal. Those who see the rainbows from here will have something, however nobody has been heard to have seen rainbows. Jesus Christ, the text goes fast. I don't know, we gonna need to check probably. So, are we going on an adventure? Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but... What? What's there? Why are you panicking? Old man senses? Is it like spider sense? Okay, I can. I pretty much shall. I mean, don't worry, maybe we'll find someone. Or we'll find 5 sweet wines. I mean, if we don't find anyone, we can just booze ourselves. Donfan. So you know each other, I'm guessing. Oh. So you got a history between you two. You're kinda assuming much here, dude. Why are all the Lancers in this game people with problems? Really, no one is normal in the Lancer business. Why is that? Why is it? Lancers, please tell me. Of course you can. Of course you can. No, too late. The dude is just, you know, he is on his own story now. you won't be able to say any sense to him. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what he's going on. Maybe you need to slap him. Dude! Really? Did you drink the wine that we found? Is the 5 all that's left? Was there more? And then what? I mean, do we have to go through the whole monologue? Even with the stage light? Really, with the stage light, even. I mean, if you want to, but... Okay, okay. You're a romantic guy. We get it. Were you like this always? Because you don't shut up, that's why, and you don't listen. Let's save the guy. Yeah, let's help him. Yeah. Cool. I beg to differ on that, but I don't know. Yeah. Of course they say that. Oh god. Okay, let's go with it, man. I don't think I've chosen the right man for the job, but I don't have much of a choice, if I'm being honest. Unfortunately... Whoa, Jean? Who are you? Another light armor. That's actually what we needed. Really? To the next one? Moldy old palace? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Oh my god, dude. Please. Why did I let you join? Again with the stained glass shit. Really? You're wondering why? Yeah, I will. I wonder why I do this, but I will. I hate you, dude. Please go away. Maybe you shouldn't join us. Also, the music now changed permanently. Don't know if I like that as well. Let's check the beds as we do. This is one of those games where you wanna go wall hunting and cupboard hunting and other forms of hunting, if you can. Barrel hunting? What's a guardian? It's probably a armor or a weapon. Anything here? Nimbus robe? Why not? Yeah, unfortunately, it is one of those games. I mean, it's kinda cool that you can find something everywhere, but it's also, you need to remember about it. Anywho, the battlefield salesman is here. I don't think I want another one. Have an executor. And I don't think I want one. They're quite pricey. How about the armor? If not, I would want that magic recovery drug, maybe. A robe is also a good idea, but we'll wait for that when there are higher tier enemies that actually drop those. This armor is quite easy to get. We want more of this. Definitely. We want to feed the dragons as well. But that will be done off cam. And let's check the recording time, 42 minutes. So I think that's an okay time. So yes, with this done, I think we'll need to help Taicho before he gets his ass killed in Lestat's palace. So yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, take care, cześć!